Welcome to ELEC2544 E-commerce and Fintechs. Today's topic is 3D technologies for e-commerce. Nowadays, we make use of a lot of 2D devices, just as a camera. We take photo and then send the photos to the printer, or we can display the photos on the screen and or fax to your friends. There are many traditional digital products. For example, you can go to App Store to buy a music, an MP3 file, or watch a movie, or download some pictures. All these are the digital products that you can purchase on the web. And this is one of the example of e-commerce. You buy something from the web and the products will be delivered to you through the web. What about in the future? Could we go beyond 2D? And in the near future, you can buy a digital 3D products and then print it by your 3D printer. Now, there are two types of 3D technologies. I will classify it into an interior view and exterior view. For the interior view, we observe the objects from outside. So we put an object on the table and then we observe it by a camera. We rotate the turntable and then record the image of these objects from 360 degrees. For the exterior view, we make use of some devices like the 360 degree camera. This is an example with two camera heads in the front and at the back. So we can then scan the environment from inside out. This is what we call the exterior view. An exterior view is often used in virtual reality. So we use the 360 degree camera to record the surrounding environment, and then we can pay back using a VR glass or using a VR cave room. So there are some schools installed with the VR cave where there are projectors on 3 sides or 4 sides on the wall. And many e-commerce websites also make use of these technologies. For example, the Google Street View, and there are some property agents also make use of these technologies to showcase their room and flat. And for example, in Hong Kong U, we also make use of this technology to show the setting and environment of our classroom. Let me demonstrate to you. In our examination unit website, you can select the central classroom and then you can see the room location and facilities. So click in any one of this room and then you can see the environment, and then you can click here for the 360 degree view. Okay, so the view of this classroom can be shown on the screen. So although nowadays you cannot come back to the campus to attend lectures, but at least you can still go to our website to see the setting of the classroom. For the exterior view, so we make use of your mobile phone or camera to observe the objects from 360 degrees. So we can put an object here and then either you rotate by yourself or you can put it in a turntable like this so that you can rotate it. And then the 360 degree image will be captured. So you can make use of it for augmented reality and pop it out from your mobile phone, or you can even print it out using your 3D printer. Then how can we produce a 3D objects? Either we can download it from some website, or we capture it using your mobile phone, or we create it. There are a few websites that you can download those 3D objects. For example, you can download it in a Google 3D warehouse, or there are some 3D printing objects libraries for you to download. So you can simply download the objects from this website. Some of those are free, and then you can print your own 3D model. Let me show you. This is the website of the 3D warehouse, and there are many different 3D objects for you to choose. Let's say you want to build a smart city and you need a bridge. Then you can search from here. Let's say Tower Bridge. Okay, I want to print a London Tower Bridge. So I can select a good one. Okay, for example, this is quite nice. Okay, yes, I want to download this. So I can, first of all, view it on the screen and click 3D model. So the 3D model is now downloading. Okay, so you can now rotate this 3D model to the left, to the right, upward and downward. Okay, so this 3D object is now converted into a file, and you can download this file, which is 49 megabytes, and then send these files to your printer, and then you will have a physical 3D printed tower bridge. And what if you can't find your desired image from those websites? So you can scan your own, just like scanning a picture by a photo scanner. Let's say I want to scan this pic, and then I can download a 3D image scanning applications in your mobile device. So you rotate while you're recording, and then you rotate the objects, and the object's image in 360 degree can then be recorded. So let's see this video and how we do it. First, you print out a background, looks like a QR code. It's for positioning. And then put your objects on this background and start scanning the model. You walk around these objects with your mobile phone. And the object is now scanned. Or you can rotate this background with your fixed mobile phone. Afterwards, you can optimize and modify the model without leaving the apps, drawing colors, and then upload to different formats, including STL, which is the common format for the 3D printer. Apart from using those 3D image scanning apps, you can also use a professional one. For example, Kinect. It can scan not only the photo but also the depth, so that it can composite the 3D image in a more accurate way. This app also allows you to make use of your mobile phones to scan an object, so you walk around the object and then scan the image from 360 degrees. Then the 3D image will then be reconstructed. For small objects, you can make use of this type of turntable. Put your webcam here, and the turntable will then rotate with a laser beam to increase the accuracy. Then this 3D image can also be captured. And the third way is to build your own 3D objects. What if you don't have those objects on hand and you want to create your own? Then you can use this software called FingerCAD, so that you can drag and drop some 3D objects like a cube, a cylinder, a pyramid, and then put on this space, just like using PowerPoint or AutoCAD to draw an object. So you can build any 3D objects by this fundamental block. Then afterwards, once you got the 3D object files, you can send it to the printer and then print it out. You can also scan your own face and then digitize it in a 3D object and use it in gaming or put it in a virtual reality world. And the 3D objects can also be used for augmented reality. You scan a dinosaur, and then these dinosaur objects can be popped up through augmented reality, just like Pokemon Go. Another way for us to display an object in a 3D way is by a hologram. We use a holographic prism, which is an inverted prism with a transparent surface, and the image is in fact shown on a tablet PC here. And then you can see the reflected image as if there is a real image floating in the air. So you may have seen this effect in some of the museums that show something virtual floating in the air. So in short, you can Now turn the 2D world, which only use a 2D image captured by a camera and shown on the screen and printer, into a 3D world. We can scan the image, we can create your own, or we can download from somewhere, and then so that you can print it out using a 3D printer or show it on your mobile phone as augmented reality, or using the hologram technologies to display it. And 3D technologies open up huge opportunities for e-commerce. In the future, you don't need any delivery. You simply download an object, and then through the website, then you can print out your product. You don't need to go to supermarket or store.